Okay, here's another way to look at this here. I've set up a spreadsheet for you in Excel that's going to automatically calculate what happens to the old volume and the new volume. Of course, you could always do this on a calculator on your own, write it out on paper. But I just want to show you how it can be done quickly here, so I can kind of prove to you that we get 1/27th of the original storage volume. So right here, I've got a section up here for the old volume. Okay, and here's the old length, width, and height. Here's where the new volume will be calculated. Here's where the new length, width, and height will also be calculated. That's going to be a third. Remember, that's a third of the old volume. Each dimension is a third of the original dimensions. And lastly, down here, it's going to divide the old volume. It's going to calculate right here by the new volume. It's going to divide those two amounts, and you're going to see by what factor the old volume decreases by to get the new volume. So let's just put in some random numbers. I'll put in multiples of 3 just to make it easier to kind of see what's happening here. But let's say the old length was 9. Just make up numbers here. The old width, let's say, well, first of all, notice the new volume length, or the new length is now 3, right? Because a third of 9 is 3. Over here, I'll take 6. I'll just go ahead and enter a new width of 6. And sure enough, the new width is 2. The old width was 6. The new width is 2. All right, and lastly, let's just use, let's say, 3 for the new height. Okay, I'll type in 3 for the old height. The new height is automatically calculated to be 1. Okay, so my old volume then is 162 because 9 times 6 times 3, length times width times height, is 162. Over here, my new volume is 6 because 3 times 2 times 1, length times width times height, is 6. So when I divide 162 by 6, I see that the new volume is a 27th of the old volume. Right? If I divide the old volume by the new volume, I get 27. That means I'd have to multiply this new volume by 27 to get the old volume. Or if you want to look at it another way, I would divide the old volume by 27 to get the new volume.